Morning, guys. It's Saturday morning, about 6:30, and I'm taking the majority of the birds on a short toss to see how they're feeling today. I'm taking 26 birds. I've got 3 on the injured reserve list right now, 4 on the injured reserve. So I've got 30 birds. Started toss training with 35. Lost a couple. One, you guys that have been following along, you know the story on with the wire, and the other 4 just didn't come back. But like everybody says, the smart ones and the strong ones come back. But so today I'm taking the birds on a short toss because as I explained in yesterday's video, they're getting over being sick. Personally, I think they're better, but we'll see. I'm going to take them on a short 7-mile toss this morning, which is, we all know it's nothing for them, which is why I'm doing it. Because I'm sure with the birds, just like with humans possibly, when you're sick and you start to get better, you still have those couple of days where you feel good, but your energy levels aren't really back yet, and you get tired pretty fast. So I want to take them on a 7-mile toss this morning just to get their blood flowing, get their wings moving, and I want to see how they come back. I've done enough tosses now to where I know what time they should be getting back. It's 7 miles. They should be back in about 10 minutes. So, if they're off a minute or two, they have been in for a week, so I'll take that into account. But I mean, if I at least release them 7 miles and it takes them 30 minutes to get home, then something's up, and they might not be feeling good yet. Or if they come back broken up, some of them might still be a little under the weather. So today's toss is going to be just a tell for me of what I can do with the birds tomorrow. I'm hoping that 26 birds are home in 8 minutes and in the loft waiting for me when I get back. That would be a great sign. But I will be realistic about it. And again, I don't have a big team. Right now I've got 26 birds on the team. 30, but like I said, 4 are on IR. They're hurt. They have little various injuries and a little dinged up from training. So they're on the shelf right now recovering. But I got 26 birds on the team as of this moment. And 4 months ago when I started breeding, I said if I could go into race season with a team of 25, I'd be happy. And I've got 26, and my first race next weekend, because we're missing tomorrow's race with the birds getting over their sickness. So I'd also like to thank the guys who offered me some words of encouragement and optimism, because I was definitely a little disappointed that the birds got sick and I was missing the race. I was really excited for it. I know a lot of you guys said you were excited to see how my first race went. And if you were excited to see how my first race went, imagine how I felt. So it's a little disappointing, but the birds come first at the end of the day, and I want them to be healthy. If they're not healthy, they're not going to perform. So there's no point of sending them. If I had a bigger team and maybe I had a little more experience and I could identify which birds aren't feeling well, which birds are fine, then maybe I could have continued training 10 or 15 birds just to have something shippable for the first race. But that's not the case this year. I have a small team, and I got to take the conservative approach, or I'm going to have no birds left. So all right, I'm going to drive to the spot now, and I'll see you when I get there. Here they are. All right, decent time. These 4 went off routing, so taking it as a sign that they're feeling good. Been flying for a while now. Just don't want to come down. I guess this is what I get when they're been up to 40 miles, and then today only doing 7. They just want to keep going. Well, I don't even know where they went. They keep vanishing, so they're feeling good. Well, let them fly. Oh, there they are. It's 5. All right, guys. Well, all the birds are home, all 26. They came home together. They came home in pretty decent time. They were home in about 15 minutes, which is was a little longer than usual. Only a couple minutes. You know, I would have liked them home in about 10, 11 minutes, but they were home in 15, and mostly because they flew some laps around where we were for maybe 3 or 4 minutes, which is because the location was terrible. I don't like it at all. There was a lot of trees. It was not wide open. It was there's better places. It was about a mile further from my 5-mile spot, which my 5-mile spot is really a 6-mile spot. This was maybe 3/4 of a mile to a mile further, so I should have just went to my original spot. It's much better, much more wide open. So this place I wasn't a fan of. But they were still home in good time. They looked good when they came home, and I had 5 or 6 of them just kept flying. They went routing. They flew for about another 45 minutes. So those birds are feeling good, and I'm gonna watch them today, make sure they're doing good. They just got a good feeding, and hopefully they keep all the seeds down. Their droppings look good again this morning. A lot of down. It was exactly what I wanted to see, so I was comfortable taking them on the toss. And tomorrow morning I'll get up and I'm gonna I'll check their droppings again, and if the droppings look good and they kept the seeds down, then we're gonna go further. But I'm gonna check each bird individually, make sure their weights are good. Today I did that. I'm gonna do it again tomorrow. I'm gonna take it slow. If a bird doesn't seem 100% to me tomorrow, I'm gonna leave it back, and I'm going to get these birds going this week. Not all of them might be, ready for the race next week, but I'm hoping to get a majority of them ready for next week's race. I don't want to miss another one. So I know some of my birds are feeling really good, and I know which ones those are. So if they keep feeling good and they keep doing good, then I know which ones I can put in the race next weekend. But I'm going to monitor them. So thanks for watching, and wish me luck getting these birds back into good health and back in shape.